funny is I wanted this job so bad when I was like 21, 22, 23, 24. Then, you know, as you get older and you adjust and you're like, yeah, I kind of would rather have stability. I'd rather like just work a job and have like a cool, mellow, like laid back, relaxed routine. Then I get the opportunity to interview for this job, and like I kind of know that I'm gonna get it, which is scary, because I'm really good at interviews. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm really good at interviews, and so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this job, but I'm scared about it. I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about how life is gonna be on the job and me being so far away from my family. Cause I live with my parents, and like I'm very much used to them. Just knowing that they're there, like I feel really safe. And my dog, I'm gonna miss my dog. Going to this interview is costing me money that I really just didn't want to spend. So I don't know. A couple days ago, up until yesterday, I was just really stressed out about it and really anxious about it. I was twitching, I couldn't sleep. My parents prayed for me and stuff, and I do feel better today. I feel more level-headed today, but it's just been a weird couple of days. And then yesterday, as I'm door dashing, I get stopped by a cop for running a stop sign. Like, and I was in a residential area, so I'm like, there's nobody around. Why do you care so much? You know, it's so funny. He gave me the ticket for stopping the stop sign, but didn't give me a ticket for not having my registration renewed. Like, isn't that weird? So, I don't know. I've just been super stressed the last couple days, and I don't know. You ever get that feeling when, like, you know things are about to change? And it could be for the good or it could be for the bad, but just the fact that things are changing itself makes you really nervous. But yeah, I'm on my way to the airport. I'll show you guys the outfit of the day when I get there. I'll probably do like a little, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how much I feel like vlogging when I arrive to Houston by myself. I might be scared, but we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to insert probably an airport montage, so. You can see me here. Okay, so yeah, that flight was so bad. It was like there was so much turbulence. It's storming here in Houston, so that kind of makes me worried about going home tomorrow. Like, hopefully my flight's not delayed or anything. And what else did I want to say? I just don't really like the Houston airport. It's confusing. But yeah, that flight was so like scary. And what is so funny is I was on an in-flight training flight, so there were flight attendants that are in training on my flight because they train here in Houston. So they were flying, isn't that interesting? They flew here, I mean they flew from here to Pittsburgh and then flew back. So I don't know, I'm wondering if like I would get that kind of flight and I get to go home. But yeah, okay, let me show you the hotel real quick. First walk in the door, there's like this little cubby here. And then it's just like this open concept, which I think is so cute. I love like the minimalism of it. I love the wooded wall and the leather padded headboard. And then there's this cute seating over here by the window. And here's the TV. Okay, and then behind the TV, there's the sink, which is cute. Here's me. And I didn't even open this up, but I guess it's just the toilet. Yeah. Here's the toilet. And the shower. Oh, the shower's cute. Might do a little get ready with me montage tomorrow. Wouldn't that be fun? So I have on these super loose pants. Underneath I actually have on like a shorts jumper, just because there's so much gap in here. If I would have started sweating and my thighs rubbing together, that would have been annoying. And then I have on, oh, so these pants actually, sorry, are from Pretty Little Thing. I have on these boots, which are from Boohoo, I'm pretty sure. Mind you, all this stuff was like super sale because I got it from Cyber Monday, so it was like super cheap. And then I got this jacket. I think it's also from Boohoo. And then this little like, this is my favorite thing ever. This little jumper thing that's like ribbed material, super stretchy. It's from Free People. It was a splurge. I think it's like $78, but completely worth it. I've had it for like probably 2 years and it's just perfect. I just love it. So, all right, I think I'm going to, I'm probably gonna go next door because there's like a bar and get something quick to eat. And then come back and go to bed, I guess. I don't know. But I'll check in later. Peace.
I'm back home in Pittsburgh. I'm sure you guys saw like the montage, whatever, but I just wanted to give you a rundown because I couldn't really give it to you like right after I left because I had to catch my flight and stuff. I made sure to get the hotel right 1 block away from the flight attendant interview. It was just 1 block away, and as I'm like preparing for the interview, I start sweating. Like my nerves start coming out, so my hair starts sweating. I get ready, I go sit in the lobby of the hotel because I had to check out at 12, but my interview wasn't until 2. So I sat in the lobby until like 1:45 because it was only a 3-minute walk. And as I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I don't know. I tried to take a few pictures, they didn't turn out good, but I'll insert them just because I realized I didn't do an outfit of the day or anything. Like, I was just in frantic mode for some reason. So it comes time for me to walk over to the building. Mind you, this building is beautiful. It's all glass. Anybody sitting in the lobby can clearly see outside of the building. So, and okay, to make the story make sense, I wore these shoes that I shouldn't have worn. Let me just show you this, because I have them. I have these shoes. Okay, I'm not really the best person at walking on a skinny heel, so I was gonna wear these, like a thick, clunky boot. But last minute, when I pulled up to the airport, I saw the boots that I wore to dinner the other day that I really couldn't walk in. And I was like, man, these are so cute. I really want to wear these. These would look so much better with my outfit. And I switched the shoes, and I really shouldn't have done that. So anyways, I'm walking from the hotel in these shoes that I really can't walk in that well. I'm thinking, you know what? Confidence, adrenaline rush. I'm gonna be fine. Like, I know how to fake it till I make it. So I'm walking, I'm strutting, mind you, because I'm trying to look confident. I'm trying to look, you know, like, I got this. In my head, I'm like pumping myself up, basically. And I'm walking across the street. I fall. This is so embarrassing. You know how when you're walking across the crosswalk, so the people, like, they're at a red light. So all these people literally saw me fall on my face. I scraped my knee. I'm gonna insert the videos of my knee right now. I scraped both of my knees. Then I walked into the building, not thinking that everyone would be in the lobby, but everybody was in the lobby. So everyone clearly saw me fall. So right away I got this really big rush of embarrassment, like oh no, like everyone just saw that. Because at first I tried to laugh it off, but when I got into the building I was like, oh my god, everyone just saw that. So when I went in there, then the person, I guess, directing you where to go was like, where's your mask? And I was like, oh, I left my mask. And I was like, do you guys have any extra? And they're like, no. And I was like, okay. I think that was like, maybe they were just making sure that everyone followed the rules. I don't know. But they didn't have any extra masks. I had to walk back to the hotel and get the mask from my suitcase. So I'm walking back. Mind you, everyone can still see. Everyone just saw me fall. And then they just seen this lady confront me about my mask. So I'm like, okay, I'll be right back. They're still well, in my head, I'm thinking they're probably watching me because I was drawing attention to myself. So I walk back across the same street. I fall again and scrape my other knee. And that time I just started laughing because I'm like, what is going on? Like how did this happen to me twice? Because as I'm walking back, I'm trying to be more careful. So I'm like, I'm trying not to walk fast or anything. I'm trying to be more careful so I do not fall. And I fall again. I walk in a room full of people dressed like flight attendants. Buns, lipstick, scarves, actual, like, you could tell some of the girls actually were wearing their old flight attendant uniforms. They had the shoes, the dresses, you know, the ugly outfits. They were dressed like that. And I walk in with my pink glasses, this big oversized blazer, and these shoes that I couldn't walk in. I looked overdressed, and I was underprepared, basically. So I go in, I sit down, I almost trip again just getting into my chair. And everyone's like, oh, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. This is like the third time I fell. And they laugh and whatever. And they're like, you know, everyone's introducing themselves like, yeah, I used to work at this flight. I mean, I used to work for this airline. I work at this airline right now. I'm trying to make a switch, blah, blah, blah. This guy comes in. He's like this super energetic, bubbly. He kind of did this little, I guess it's a presentation. So he comes in, he's super bubbly. He does this presentation. In the presentation, he gives you like background of the company, tells you how much you would make, gives you a little bit of information of the training. It's going to be 6.5 weeks, where you would be training. In this case, the training would be in Houston. Just gives you kind of what to expect, how working on reserve works, and it was like an hour presentation of him just kind of explaining the job, explaining the hubs, kind of asking us questions like, do you know how many hubs there are? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? And they knew, because they were all previous flight attendants. They knew information. They knew how many hubs. They knew all this stuff. And I was just sitting there like, and good thing I had a mask, because my face was riddled with disappointment. Like, I'm so unprepared for this. Like, I don't know what I got myself into, basically, is how I felt. And I start sweating. At one point, I start crying when he's talking about, you know, leaving what you're familiar with, missing out on holidays with your family, trying to create a family with your flight attendant, like with the airline. I'm like, I don't want these people to be my family. I like my family. Okay, so the presentation ends. They put us in groups. So then they call out our names. They say where we're from. Is there a Danielle Robinson here from Pittsburgh? And I'm like, that's me. And they put us into new groups, give us this little lantern, and then we go into a section where, we go into another room to do a demonstration, or to do like a little test or something. So we basically were given like instructions to build the bar cart, which I thought was a pretty good, like, I can't think of any of the words I'm trying to use, but I thought it was cute. Like, it was cute. I don't know what they observed in that situation about me. The only thing that I could think of is that I'm quiet and that I'm passive. So, which is true. It is true. So I wait around, and my recruiter comes in for my one-on-one interview. And I'm walking. Oh, I didn't even mention this. I did go to the bathroom, like, while I was waiting for my interview. And my hair, first of all, my makeup was sweated off. It was basically all in my mask. My hair was so puffy from sweating. Like, I just looked like a different person. I wish I would have took my phone to the bathroom, but... So we walked into the office. He explained the situation. He's like, listen, I'm going to ask you 4 questions. You can clarify on the questions as many as you want, as many times as you want. You don't get points taken away for that. Your only points come from the way that you answer the question. So I'm like, okay. And he's like, well, how do you feel right now? I'm like, I am very nervous. I don't know why. My nerves will not go away. He's like, well, just relax, try to relax, blah, blah, blah. So he asked me the first question, which honestly, I don't remember what it was. They were all on the job scenario questions. Like, what would you do this in this area? What would you do in this area? There was one question where it was like, what is the most difficult decision that you have had to make on the job. So I clarified, and I'm like, I can just do in my life in general. And he's like, yeah. So I was like, I start crying. I was like, it probably would be this, doing this right now, like applying to this job and possibly taking the job is one of the most difficult decisions, because I love my family. I start crying. Like, I love my family. I'm really scared to leave my family. It's so dumb. And he was like, okay, next question. After that, he was like, now do you have any questions you'd like to ask me? I was like, no, I don't have any questions. He's like, oh, that's a first. I'm like, I just didn't have any questions. So that, him saying, oh, that's a first, that told me, like, I should have prepared myself for this. Like, after that, like, thing where he said, you don't have any questions? I'm like, no. He walked me to the elevator, and he was like, it was nice meeting you. You'll hear back in a week. He said, have a safe trip home. And I was like, thank you. Nice meeting you. And I wanted to say this too, because I put a part in my vlog where I painted my nails before my interview. And as I was sitting there in the lobby waiting for my time to walk over to the building, I picked all of it off. I don't know, I looked a mess. But yeah, I will keep you guys posted if I get the job or not. Obviously, I'll let you know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little vloggy vlog. Sorry for all the car content, but I'm just literally always in the car. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later.